Hey guys, two things happened yesterday. Well, actually, so many things happened, but I'm going to highlight two things that I thought were really encouraging. Number one, I was watching a brand new video with Juan, and he was in Fredericksburg with Jim Caviezel. And I made a video about this that I didn't post yesterday because I'm like, should I post it? I still haven't decided. It's just that it's sharing some information, which I don't know if I'm supposed to share, but it's just my guess anyway, so I don't know why I shouldn't share it. So maybe I will post it today. Anyway, in this video, at the very end, and I'll put a link to it below, at the very end, actually, I'll just put a clip in. I'll just put this clip in because it's so great. I love his reaction to this question. I'll just play it.
Right, excellent. Last question, Juan. As a matter of, do you know for a matter of fact, right, that JFK Jr. is alive?
Enjoy the show.
Okay. Okay.
So, my intuition has been telling me this entire time that JFK Jr. has to still be alive. Now, a lot of people make fun of me because of that. Even Twitter bros like Jordan Souther and others. You know who I miss? God, what? Michele Titler. Do you remember her? You probably never saw her videos, but she's on Rumble. I got to go watch her. She's so awesome. I think she's I want to say she's up in Canada, like Vancouver, but she used to always go after Jordan. And I'm with you, Michelle. That's what my video. I will post the video. I'll post the video. It's mostly about Jordan and the Twitter bros, which again, I love these guys. I love them all, but they're young, and Michelle and I are older. You know, I was in college when John F. Kennedy Jr. was starting George magazine. I remember reading it, and it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Nothing about the death makes any sense. We know that these clowns in America fake their deaths all the time. Go back and watch the Loretta Fuddy video, which is so great, from Juan on Jennifer Mack's channel. If you don't know who Jennifer Mack is, please go subscribe to her YouTube channel and find her on Rumble. She is fantastic. There was a video, it should still be up there, I'll see if I can find it, where they did a voice recognition, because I can't, I was looking for it yesterday, I was trying to find the video about Juan's voice, I can't find it. I talked about it in the other video I'm about to upload. We talk about Juan, and who I think he is. That's the video that I wasn't sure if I should upload, but I will. I'll do it. What the heck? If I'm not supposed to say what I'm saying, then whatever. You know. I think we're getting to the end of this show, and that's what I'm going to talk about in the second encouraging thing, a clip I'm about to show you. Anyway, Michele Titler, Jennifer Mack. We're older, a little older. We've been around longer than, and I love these younger guys. They're great. They were awesome during the whole early time of the 17, but they don't maybe have as much life experience as we do, and they don't remember everything like we do. And I think that, as I discuss in the other video, which I'm going to upload, I will upload it today. I know. I always say I'm going to upload videos and I don't do it, but I will. I think that, there's just no way that Catholics would ever scatter their ashes like that. It just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. Not ever. So I talk about that more in the other video. Anyway, let me go to the next clip because it's great. But I think the first clip, just to respond to that, I think that it's very interesting. The pause was excellent, and he's quiet, and then he says, enjoy the show. Just, here's the thing. One thing I've thought through this whole time is, okay, If he's not alive, fine, we're fine, you know. But we can hope. We can hope. I just don't think anybody can unite the whole country and the whole world like he could. And there's just too many. I'm not going to show them all here. You can look. You can do your own research. There's just too many videos with the facial recognition at the Trump rallies and so on and so forth. There's just too much. Oh, Jennifer Mack's channel. So she had a video with John F. Kennedy's nephew, John F. Kennedy Jr.'s nephew, John F. Kennedy's grandson. What is his name? Schlosser? I forget his first name. Jack? Is it Jake? I can't remember his name. Anyway, very interesting. I'll put a link to that in the comments because that video shows, it connects a lot of dots to George News, which is the YouTube channel and Twitter and everything that's been up this entire time. It connects a lot of dots. So the only way to understand all of this, guys, and we still don't understand everything. We don't. But the only way to understand is to try, like literally try to watch everything and look at everything. And as a mom of a child who has been injured by you know what, can't say the word that we can't say, this word, and having been injured myself in my 20s, we research things incessantly. There's no one who researches stuff as much as we do. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Suffice it to say, I think there's going to be some wonderful surprises coming. Very wonderful surprises coming. Now, let's move on to the next video. This is really cool too. All right, so Steve Bannon.
I understand we're taking a break for graduations, and it's going. Remember, it's going to take as long as it takes. And if what they found so far with under 20% of the ballots,
they have more time.
Take your time. We got the canvas due. We're in no hurry, right? We're going to get it done. We got to get it done for the August 15th. Oh, no, I'm just.
I see what you did there. And by the way, 60% off Giza sheets.
No, you better book Trump Hotel right now. Okay, we're going to be doing live broadcasts. Mike Lindell, Boris Epps.
No. Fine, I'm in too. MAGA, I'm in.
We're going to ask Lindell this very question tomorrow about the August. Okay.
Now, what I noticed about this clip is just his face. He blushes. You can actually see him blush. Is he Irish? I don't know. I always remember Michele Titler saying, "Steve, call me." Oh my God. Those were so, I remember that. She's always saying, trying to get Steve Bannon to call her. She is so funny. I hope to meet you one day, Michelle. Watch him blush when he says that, after he says August 15th. Watch him blush. Rewind it. Go watch it again. I'm excited, guys. I know this show is coming to an end here. And it's been tough on everyone. It's been tough on us anons, whatever you want to call us. But it's been tough, and it's been really tough on us. I won't lie. I mean, being called a conspiracy theorist, being made fun of literally on a daily basis, the amount of spam that I get, the amount of comments. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I don't care. Because I've dealt with this before. We had fermented cod liver oil scandal a few years back. If you go back and watch my earlier videos from 15. I went through all this. I got attacked viciously, but in the end, the truth prevails, and the truth will always prevail. And there's just way too much evidence in Arizona. There's just way too much. There's just way too much evidence in all these states. So, you know, Rachel Madcow can say whatever she wants. Any of these people can say whatever they want, but we have the goods on them. I've seen the hard drive from Hunter. I saw enough of it. I didn't see a lot of it. I didn't want to look. I saw enough of it. And if you haven't looked into that, then that's on you. That's on you. You got your head up your ass. Excuse my French, but that's the truth. You've got to look. You've got to look. You've got to research it. It's on you to do the research. Don't listen to people like Rachel Madcow. She's paid to say what she says, and there's only 5 corporations that control all of the mainstream media. So if you're going to listen to them, that's on you. We know what's coming. There's way too much evidence. Even the mainstream media now is turning against Fauci, turning against Bill Gates. What's coming? Epstein Island. It all traces back to that. It all traces back to that. It's going to be sad for all the people who have gotten this. I'm sorry that you didn't listen to us. There is an antidote, according to Dr. Judy Mikovits, which she talked about in Plandemic. It's called Sermon, pine needle tea. You can Google that. Follow me on Telegram. Put the link here. Follow me on Telegram. That's where I post the most. So if you want more info about the latest every single day, because I stay on top of everything every single day, and I'm not going to stop until this is all over. Oh, lastly, one more clip I'll show you, and that's David Nino Rodriguez, who was just with Juan and Jim Caviezel this weekend. Let me show that clip too. I'll show that clip of Jim Caviezel with Juan.
Yeah, sorry about that, and I apologize. That's my buddy Jim Caviezel racing through the room, going to throw some stuff.
Oh, give him regards.
All right. You want to say something to our Brit friends?
Hey, best to you. How you doing?
Thanks, Jim. See you in a few minutes.
So if you don't know who Jim Caviezel is, he starred as Jesus Christ in Passion of the Christ, Mel Gibson's movie. Kind of a big deal. His movie's coming out this fall. The Sound of Freedom, which is the story of Tim Ballard. So, guys, and Tim Tebow was just talking about this.
If we're being honest, this is happening all over the world. It's happening in our backyards. All the time. It's happening in our schools all the time. And you know the number one consumer around the world? It's not a foreign country. It's us. Do you know why there is a 2-month-old that was being abused in a foreign country? Is because American people were paying, saying, do this to this 2-month-old. That's what we are fighting these last few months in COVID, right? And I hate even bring it up for young kids here, but that's the truth, right? That's what we need to know. That's what we need to fight against, right? That's ridiculous. And for us, we're not going to sit back. We want to give our lives to this and helping as many people as hurting as possible, because it's not good enough. And we can't sit by and not doing anything about it. It's not just happening here and there at different places. No, it's happening all around the world. It's happening under our nose. And we need people to step up, and especially men to step up and say, you know what? We're not going to let other men do this. We're not going to let other people pay for this. And we're not going to be the ones doing it. But just in COVID, do you know what spiked? Cyber trafficking. And it spiked here. And in my state of Florida, and all around the South, and all the different places, I just thought, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go pay for this. But they don't realize on the other side of that is the girl's getting abused and forced to do that, and she's someone's daughter, and she has worth and value. And that's our job, and we have to stop that, and we have to fight for it. And you know what? We probably can't actually win that by ourselves. But you know where we do believe we can make a dent? Is if everybody says they're worth it. If everybody says they're worth it, of us going out of our time, going out of our way, and us fighting for them. If we create an army of people, which is our goal, army of people, army of churches, army of nonprofits, because for too long we've all been on separate sides of separate teams, when I think we're actually supposed to be on the same team. It's called God's team. It's called love the Lord your God with our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. That's really what we're called to do. But when we get on the same team, when we don't fly the banner of our denomination, the banner of our nonprofit, the banner of, oh, you wear ties and we don't, or you have flip-flops and we don't, and all these silly things that, you know, sometimes can be sort of important, but they're not as important as actually working together to fight against the evil one and fight against the evil that's all around the world. That's our goal. That's why we want to do it.
If you're not paying attention, then I feel sorry for you, honestly. First of all, you may not want to believe what I'm saying because you have called me a conspiracy theorist in the past and you called me crazy, you might want to go ahead and just get ready to apologize now, because I've been saying this since last year. You can apologize to me later. I know that I'm right. I know you haven't done the research that I have. I know that you haven't. And I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm just telling you the truth. It's not going to go well for you. It's not going to go well for you, especially if you got this. Sorry. But, you know, if you hadn't called me crazy person and shut me down, then I would have been able to warn you. If you weren't over on Facebook gloating because I got banned, I would have been able to warn you. There is a way to reverse it. So, again, that's coming too. But hopefully, in the meantime, you're not having any reactions yet. They say most of the reactions are not going to happen until, you know, months from now. So, but there will be a way to reverse it. Okay, David Nino Rodriguez talks about the White House still being boarded up. If I can find that link, I'll put it here so you can watch it. That's exciting. That should be exciting to all of us, because it shows you that this whole fraud that's been going on, it's fake, okay? Which I knew from the beginning. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. We're all waiting on you guys. I know there's military things that have to happen too. That's what David Nino Rodriguez talks about in his latest video. Go subscribe to him. He's good. I know there's military things we're waiting on, but I do believe we also have to wait on the Great Awakening, you know, people to wake up. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm fine. I hope you guys are fine. I hope you can just hang in there a little bit. You've been great on the Telegram. The little small people I have following me on Telegram. If you're not following me on Telegram, please do, because that's the way to get encouragement and get connected. We have a little chat group too. cheeseslave.com/follow. There's where all the ways to follow me. But there's a little group that I have where you can post things as well. Other people can post things as well on Telegram. Telegram is where we are most of the time right now. Now, Mr. T is going to announce, that's the other piece of news. Mr. T, sorry, I said there was only 2 pieces of news, but I'm trying to just hit the highlights. Mr. T is going to announce his new, or the new social media platform on 4th of July. That, he just announced that. It's in the news. I don't know if there's going to be, I know there's going to be rallies happening, so I will be going to rallies this summer. I am going to, I'm so excited. I can't wait. No more masks, no more BS, you know, that's how you know this is part of the show. Come on. Like, really? Do you think that they would stop if pushing this, if they wouldn't. They would keep pushing it if they could. Because it's never been about health. It's always been political. So I will be going to rallies this summer. I have plans to go to Tampa. I'll post about that on Telegram today. The information for the big, huge 10,000 people in Tampa, Florida in June, which I will be going to. And if anybody is going, I'd love to see you guys. But the new social media platform, here's my theory. We saw a couple platforms that were going to be rolling out, and what happened to them? Nothing. Remember, Juan had his that was called 107 Daily or something. And then we saw the thing happen with Mike Lindell, and what's happened with that? I haven't seen anything. You know what I think? This is what I think. I think they were using both of those as test platforms. Maybe. Well, I know that they both got really hammered with, bots and spammers and all that stuff. You know, there's huge factories in China where they do that stuff. It's probably in other places too, not just China, but I've seen video footage of a factory where they had like all these phones, and these are all AI bots. It's not real people, guys. I think there are a lot of brainwashed dummies out there for sure. Obviously, I've met them, but there's also a lot of trolls out there, and they're not even real people. So I think they maybe used those two rollouts as tricks to see what the deep state would do. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what happens on 4th of July, and that is my birthday, so I'm super excited because, you know, I'm all about social media. I've been on social media since the very beginning. No, I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm talking about, and I'm not even talking about Friendster, which was pre-Facebook. I'm talking about MySpace. Twitter and MySpace I was on. So this is very exciting. And I think every lie will be revealed and every injustice will be reversed. Every injustice will be reversed. So hang in there. The end is coming, and it is a happy ending. I'm 1,000% sure. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'll see you guys over on Telegram. I know it's another social media you got to get on, but if you're still on Facebook or Instagram, guys, you got to get off there. The real news that's coming out, here's the thing. You can go on Facebook, and I did until, you know, I got banned last October 2020. You can go on there, but you're not going to get information that you need, you know? You're not going to get it. You're going to get it on Telegram. You're going to get it on Gab. You're going to get it on these other places. So where I am most of the time is Telegram, and I've seen other influencers out there that are mostly on Telegram because it's the only one that has an app. Gab doesn't have an app, and it's not their fault. It's just the Apple Store won't let them have one. Like, really? Really? It's ridiculous. So I think Telegram is really the best place to be. And that's where we'll be until the new one comes out. So that's it for now.